I would like to travel to Paris because beyond being one of the best cities in the world, Paris has countless gorgeous places, parks, gardens, monuments, and ape sculpture that, together with its coffees and landscape, make the tourist life one of the best experience of his life. Taking a tour of the most emblematic places in the city, you can visit the Louvre Museum, the Arc of Triumph, the Seine River, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and in addition, you can fully enjoy good street art on more than 130 museums that highlight the history of the city from different points of view. On the other hand, the gastronomy offer is amazing. You can easily find some of the best restaurants and pastries in the world. Traveling to Paris is a bit expensive due the due to the currency conversion. Currently, the Colombian peso is very devalued compared to the euro, but it's really worth it. On average, a round trip flying is 2,500 euros, and apart from that, the average cost of the set can reach up to 1,200 euros for 8 days approximately. Mm, the ideal time to visit the city is the summer because in winter the vegetation tends to decrease, the temperatures can be too low, the city looks much more opaque. I can be said that Paris is one of the most complete cities because for every taste or interest has an alternative that fits very well with the need. That is why it's my favorite tourist destination.
Chicago is one of the most important capitals in the United States. Art, music, architecture, and good food flood its streets. Chicago, the windy city, is also an ideal place to go shopping. It has an artist market and Lincoln Square, countless fountains on Mission Avenue, and high shopping centers. There are several ways to get around Chicago, since it isn't such a big city. If we compare it with New York, it will be quite easy for you to move from one place to another after visiting it more than 5 times. The weather is the key factor to consider when deciding when to travel to Chicago. Between November and March, the cold is very intense. In spring, summer, and autumn, the temperatures are milder. To avoid suffering from the heat, it is the best to travel in September or October. Art lovers may travel there to enjoy the works of artists such as Gauguin, Seurat, and Picasso. The cheapest ticket from Bogota to Chicago found in the last 24 hours is 1 million around trip. The reason that I prefer to travel to Chicago is because it is the city with which I most identify.
Switzerland is a small and expensive country that defends a neutral policy in a very dynamic territory, such as Europe. Switzerland offers us a great variety of languages, culture, and their fascinating cliches. This country is considered perfect to live in since the living conditions are very good. The most recognized tourist places in Switzerland are the cities of Bern, Geneva, Zurich, and Lucerne. Bern is the capital of Switzerland. Geneva is characterized by Lake Leman. Zurich by its leadership. Lucerne is characterized by its medieval stamp. The typical dishes of Switzerland are the raclette, chocolate, cheese fondue, rosti, malakoff, etc. Christmas in Switzerland is very cold. For this reason, there were boots, scarves, jackets, earmuffs, glo-